We are live. Hello, everyone. This is Ninja DC joining in for the react for not the most recent, but our next in line for the Amazing Digital Circus episode
Yeah.
5.
Yay! Yeah.
Hip hip hooray!
All right, so I guess might as well go quickly through introductions. The random Zoom or random meets order. Wolfgang.
Hello, I'm first again. I'm on a first streak. Let's go! And today, I have not only made it into my last year of high school, meaning I'm officially a senior. I'm old now, guys. But at the same time, I ended up being able to go on a shopping spree of basically, I spent all my money for the month. First, I got ramen. Then after that, I got coffee. Then I did the evaluation. And then after that, I proceeded to buy multiple Hot Topic accessories, a random unicorn figure I didn't need, but I really liked because I wanted to add it to my collection. And then to top it all off, after that, I ended up getting a burger for dinner. So I am now officially broke, but I actually had a legitimately good day and probably the best day all week, which is great considering I'm now even closer friends with all of the Crush Club people. And now I have even more friends in that scene, which I'm really happy about. So now I am here to discuss the episode after having one of the best days this year so far. And also, by the way, there's too much fan art of Jax in the maid costume that I will not say specifics on. All I will say is I have been scarred for life. Back to you, Derek.
To be fair, he actually pulled it off pretty well in this short. I mean,
Yeah. Let's go.
All right, and then next up, Jenn.
I may be first, I may be last. I may still be wondering who put existential horror in my Saturday morning cartoons. But not doing that, I am also wondering who put anime in my Saturday morning cartoons. But at the same time, who put Jax?
Besides Toonami?
Huh?
You mean besides Toonami?
Oh yeah, I forgot Toonami. Oh, how could I forget how terrible I am? Only a person always. Jenn, hello.
How can Jenn,
hello, Jenn.
Hello, Jen. Hello, Jen.
Hello, Jen. How could I forget? My goodness, I am getting old. I'd forgotten Toonami. Someone take me to the nursing home. Take me to the nursing home. I might fall down. Yep, next.
And next up, Second and Day.
This is the second opinion, and from a critic first, and a fan second. Come to think of it, Jenn has a point. All of us are going to be in a nursing home together someday, just watching cartoons and reviewing them still.
Let's go.
Yeah, I would actually love that. That's the only way I'll accept being in a nursing home is if I'm with all of you and we're watching we're watching and reviewing cartoons.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That actually reminds me of a podcast I listened to, and like one of their person always jokes like the nursing homes for millennials are going to be wild because we're going to have like LAN parties and all that.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
I've been playing Super Smash Brothers all day.
Oh my god, I was playing that with Roxas at like 2 a.m. yesterday. You don't even know.
Oh my gosh, that would be the best. You can imagine, like, I can imagine an old woman or old man or woman be like, 360 no scope. Lose my mind, be like, you've got no game. You still got no game.
Tater and I are going to be talking the good old days while teaching each other to play Magic and Cardfight Vanguard and never losing to the other one at the one we already understand.
I love you. Okay, but here's the kick. But here's the $64 million question: whose grandkids are going to come and visit them?
Well, I don't know. Daylover and I are having any at this point in time, so to be determined.
Yep. I don't think I'm gonna have any. I don't think that I'm the kind of person who can have kids, to be honest.
Jenn, you forgot what we said. We were going to get dogs.
Oh, that's right.
Dog children.
We're gonna have fur babies.
Let's
baby.
go.
That's right. I totally forgot. I'll be calling for the nursing. I'll be calling for the nursing home probably. Calling my sister, be like, "So how are the kids?"
I'm gonna make an army of cats, and they're going to do my bidding.
Oh, and I'm going to be the cult leader of the Second Opinions.
Let's
A
go.
group that will sometimes, will eventually go forth to educate the world on good taste.
Let's go. Better cult than sacreds, that's for sure.
Seemed like a Second Opinion-ish thing to say.
Yeah, very.
Yeah.
Ooh,
No, it's a better cult than sacreds. I'll take it.
Why wait for a cult? Maybe we should have second in the White House.
I see.
Like, vote second. How much worse could it get?
You know what? I have an idea. We're gonna have second as the president, and then I'm gonna get Six of Black to be the Pope, and then my life will be complete.
This-
Perfect.
Oh, that would be funny.
Perfect.
The
Okay,
Pope will
got our
talk
list.
about Monster Energy and Vocaloid songs, and second will spread his wisdom with the people, and it'll be peak.
Perfect. It'll be like this will be the greatest podcast of all time. It's like we've just solved the world's problems and we'll tell no one.
Yeah, let's go.
Boy,
We've discovered
thanks for the advice, Jim
world
Carrey.
and we'll tell no one.
Yeah. Let's go.
And we'll be in the nursing house and be like, see, the world is all better and nobody even knows what we did.
Yeah.
We watched those cartoons and talked about base things like VTubers and anime like there was no tomorrow.
Yeah, let's go. I saw Iron Mouse merch in a fucking Hot Topic earlier. And we're just like, wow, they have VTuber merch in Hot Topic.
No way. There's VTuber merch and Hot Topic.
There's VTuber merch in Hot Topic. They had literal, they had an accessory and pajama pants of Iron Mouse. Literally.
Wow. Iron Mouse has broken the veil. She's in freaking Hot Topic.
Yeah, I saw Iron Mouse merch in the Orlando Hot Topic next to the bad parking lot.
So whose intro haven't we gotten to yet?
Broken
Gator.
the hole, I tell you.
Gator.
Yeah,
Gator,
it's
Gator.
Gator here.
Gator.
I'm just here, trying to lay about with this one-off lightning round episode with Splendor and cards aplenty, sampling different sorts. I hope you all enjoy yourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. But this is an interesting episode because it's sort of like a random sort of episodic episode. At the same time, this has a lot of continuity from the previous episode.
True.
This was
Like
actually
Ragatha teaching Gangle to hit.
Sorry, go ahead.
I just said continuity from the last one, like Ragatha teaching Gangle to hit and their jobs and whatnot.
I can't believe I'm gonna say this. This was actually kind of fun. This actually was,
Yeah.
but
Right.
I'm wondering it was like the Jax. You know what? There's my answer. Because Jax was suffering.
Let's go.
That's why it's fun.
That's why
It
it's
is one of the
fun.
ones that let everybody have, like, I guess one of their better moments so far together. Like, sort of just getting a chance to enjoy each other and not with their backs against a wall, so to speak. It's like, I mean, I guess the closest thing so far is Pomni's impromptu bonding with Kinger, but that was where he was, in a situation that basically consisted of protecting and guiding her, and from a standpoint at which he could. So that's not quite the same thing as all of them just getting to do something together and having a good time doing it, or a moderately good time doing it anyway.
I thought it was fun with Pomni, like telling Ragatha, I was like, it's okay to be negative sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was quite fun. And then all of a sudden she unleashes on Jax, and I was like,
Let's go. Ragatha's moments.
Can you do it again though? Like, everybody having their moment to unload on Jax, like, it almost covers up and perhaps deliberately a little bit, but yeah, it sort of obscures that Omni's interactions with Jax are something resembling becoming more endeared to him.
Seems that way.
Like he has his moments of like semi opening up to her. She has her moments showing him some sympathy. The blink and you'll miss it moment is that she is the only not Jax person to vote no on putting him in a maid outfit. Like she wanted to cut him a break on that one.
Yeah.
Again, I will say he pulled off the maid uniform surprisingly well.
Young maid. I mean, it's like cute on cute. Who knew?
I agree. I agree. He did pull that off very well. And is there merch of this? We know there is. For it. Is there merch? Yes,
you know there's merch and something else out there.
But I mean, like, I guess yeah. I mean, one thing, like, we're exploring here, like, a bit more is what makes everyone bleed, and in Jax's case, like, it does seem like it's being laughed at. Like, he seems like he's very concerned with whether he feels on top of a scenario like the dominant one in a scenario that, like, whatever Ragatha's hinting at, like, I do not already know, because of course I do not. Whatever she's hinting at, he doesn't want that again. That, okay, like, as far as he's willing to go now is, like, forcing things to be his way, and, okay, when people are able to punch back at him, like, punch down at him, he does not seem like he emotionally processes it very well. I mean, the same defense mechanisms come up, but they don't seem as bulletproof when he's the one who doesn't have the upper hand. I mean, which I'm catching it more this time around, and I gotta grasp at something here because this episode from the second time around is interesting in its own way. But yeah, he like he genuinely seems like more of a ball of nerves than he presents himself as, and like he that he in his own way might be kind of sensitive to things.
Yeah, like he's always making fun of everyone for being sensitive, and then like he finally snaps and starts being sensitive. Like it's kind of interesting of the dichotomy of that.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, like I mean, heck, Gangle. I mean, the fact that she accepts what he pours on her, like there seems like there's some feeling of rejection when she stops feeling the need to do that, or when the window for him to do that starts to close. Like on some level, Gangle is what he has left right now, or that like Zubul is in a position where like she kind of capitalizes on some of the frustration he's generated, and she's able to torment him, or they're able to. Did we get Zubul's pronoun? I think we did officially get they. Whatever.
Yeah, Zubul.
Yeah,
Zubul is like
they're able to torment him.
Yeah, Zubul is like a combination of, from what Goose said, like they plus any. So like mainly they, but like pretty much any. So that's Zubul.
Okay. So yeah, Jax, like, I mean, he plays it off, he ribs back, but not without, like, especially the maid outfit thing, not without putting on full display that, he can't take this one in stride. He's, and get mad. He's going to protest and see if he can change it. And when he can't, he's just going to ruin the game for everyone else, or at least insofar as he can, by refusing to participate.
Oh. I see. That makes sense.
There is a cute. I'm sorry. I've been looking at merch for this, and sure enough, there is a cute plushie of Jackson and maid. Alva, there's also a cute little figurine of him with the bat, and now there's a cute little.
Don't go too far, though.
Oh my God! There's something I saw with fucking Jax in the maid outfit, right? Where I went to the Living Tombstone concert, and there was someone in the crowd who like knew someone who made a Jax related song was gonna be there as like the opener.
Yeah.
So because of that, they got like a special LED backpack that had like Jax dancing to the song that was gonna be performed in like a maid outfit. And they had like it on a backpack, and I was seeing that because they were right behind me. So I was just seeing Jax dancing with this stupid maid outfit for an hour, waiting in line to get into the Living Tombstone.
Nice.
And the funny thing is, right, that it also adds on to it that the venue was close to where I met up with Second that one time. So like close to where I met up with Second that one time, there was like this big club. And that's where there's like this big sort of music club, right? And that's where it was going to be hosted. So there's like a club that was pretty near where I met up with Second. And I was waiting there for like an hour watching this stupid little Jax animation, waiting to get into the Living Tombstone.
Wait, wrong that like as far as endearing goes, that the one I'm starting to find actually kind of adorable is Kinger.
Oh my god, I love Kinger so much, man. I
just
love
like his
Kinger.
big bug eyes and like always trying to do his best, like put his best foot forward in every problem and stuff. Like I don't know, Kinger, like
I love Kinger.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not even like his two sides contradict each other. Like when he's not lucid, when he is just doing his best with his silly sort of can do chipper attitude. He's just like he's so derpy and just so like precious.
I love him.
Adorable.
And then Zubul and Gangle are still starting to grow more and more endearing as a pair. Like they genuinely seem like they make each other better, which is precious.
Adorable.
There is like one thing that I genuinely related to where in my friend group, like because they're obviously not going to see this podcast, I am going to say names of this. I can 100% see like me, Mush, and Icy in like Zubul, Gangle, and Jax in that one scene that Zubul like calls out Jax for constantly being mean to Gangle. Because like in that scene, Jax genuinely reminded me of Icy, and like Mush genuinely reminded me of Zubul with like me being the Gangle of this situation. Because that conversation has happened like 4 times where Mush is just like, hey, please just go a little bit easier on Wolf Boy. Hey man, listen, just be a little bit easier on Wolf Boy. It's like Mush always being like the sort of like Zubul, like the sort of kind, protective friend of being like, hey, shut up. Leave him alone. Shut up.
Yeah, I guess like this is I don't know, somehow Zubul's profession's in this one too. That's like it's almost a final piece of the puzzle in place. Zubul as a tattoo artist bartender. I'm like, okay, you know what? That really fits, and I officially feel like I've known a few Zubuls in my life now.
Honestly, I think I've known a couple people who are like pretty similar to Zubul personality wise.
It's like persona wise, that's sort of like somehow tough and in their own way a people person.
Yeah.
Like
remind you of something.
Yeah, just like they've had to round off a balance of just like guarded, world wise, world weary, but would rather find that trusted space, that safe space with the people who they know that have that emotional openness that they can count on, that they can let that side down with.
Yeah.
So, this is why I guess I remember it getting harder and harder to pick a favorite character as it went along. And watching it through again, I'm starting to remember why. Although, On that note, I may as well say with this episode, though, like at this point, I was still, I guess, more or less looking for a favorite episode, seeing if there was going to be one that would like grab me on that next level, because it kept feeling like the show, I guess, wanted to get there, like, yeah, some coup d'etat, some payoff. And I mean, this one, I don't know. I didn't remember beforehand where this episode fell with me as far as like how much I liked it, what point in the evolution it represented in particular. And unlike the last one where I was like, oh yeah, this one really like, yeah, was very much its own thing that had its own significance, even if I had my reasons for not appreciating it that like might have even been less valid or less tangible than I remember. No, this one, I still don't particularly remember how I came out of it. Like it's flexing a lot of muscle power. It definitely has a lot of of every character, which I think, at this point in the series, we're looking for everything we can get about these people and what makes them tick and who they are. And this flexes a lot of that. I guess if I had to say what my reaction to it was, I'd say it still kind of plays like a point in transit. Like it's still uncorking uncorking little revelations, little bits of development here and there for everybody, just like still letting you get to know them, letting you get to like them. It doesn't need any particular moment to be the biggest one or the most significant one or the greatest one. So this one, and maybe that's what I'll come around to thinking of it now, it still feels like an in transit episode, a very high muscle power in transit episode, flexing a lot of ideas and animation and cute character bits.
Yeah. Honestly, I really love this episode. There's a reason why it's why like next to the last one is like one of my favorites. I just feel like every single like one-off skit is done so well, and it's still extremely plot relevant when it comes to like the things we learn about each character there and like especially their pasts. And also, did you know that Amazing Digital Circus fans are so crazy that they legitimately created a timeline of when each character came to the circus based on what they said in the one bar scene, particularly with Jax, where Jax, when he talks about the lung cancer thing, is literally like he's referencing Breaking Bad and the entire plot of Breaking Bad. So people use that when, Zubul said, I know what you're referencing. People use that to like make a timeline of when Jax and Zubul entered the circus because they both know that Breaking Bad exists. This fandom is crazy.
Well, I mean, I have not seen that, but based on what has been said, I mean, I think the order of the cast members present is Kinger, Ragatha, Jax or Gangle, Zubul, Pomni.
And when you look at the timeline, a lot of people think that like Jax and Zubul appeared like right before Pomni, not because of any substantial evidence. Their substantial evidence is Jax and Zubul know what Breaking Bad is, and that show came out in like early 2020. So that's the timeline they're using. Because Breaking Bad came out in early 2020, that's why they're saying, oh yeah, that's reason why.
We know from what Jax says later, we know from a later episode that Zubul was the most recent one before Pomni. But I mean...
Oh, wait, hold on. Actually, I got that mixed up. Hold on. Okay, so if you put together, like, the weird timeline that Amazing Digital Circus fans were saying was that the first episode of Breaking Bad came out in 2008. So a lot of people were putting together a timeline that, like, because Zubul and fucking Jax know about Breaking Bad, that those two were the two newest people in the circus, and they didn't use it about like any substantial evidence, like what you said of like, you know, them literally saying that Zubul was the one right before Pomni. No, they weren't paying attention to that. They were paying attention to the fact that Jax and Zubul know what Breaking Bad is, and that was the important thing for the timeline, right?
I mean, that's an observation that could be significant, but I mean, if Breaking Bad, 2008, and Digital Circus started in 2023, I mean, heck, Kinger's been there the longest, and I mean, like, he could have gone there in 2013 and had 10 years to go insane before everybody showed up. That's, I feel like that's a little vague. Plus, there's also, we know nothing about who are the two who have abstracted post, like, Ribbit the Frog and Cosmo the Clown, that like, okay, they're the two that have to be in the Ragatha on down group, right?
Yeah, they're the two most recent abstractions. I just wanted to mention it because I thought it was so funny that like this fandom thinks that every single tiny little detail means the entire storyline. So much so there is like multi-paragraph level theories all having to do with Jackson knowing what Breaking Bad is, and I just think it's so funny.
Oh, they're into it, all right. Everybody wants to be the special one, and that has worked for a lot of people in the past who have unraveled their certain things other people didn't think of. Daylover, wait, before you go, you got to give us your thoughts on this episode.
Okay.
That's it.
I don't know. And like I really enjoyed the in between the animated thing. Oh.
In between the what?
Like the commercial thing.
Oh, the after these messages type of things with Bubble and
Intermission time.
Intermission time, yeah.
Fun.
AI mandated intermission time. Those were pretty funny. I don't know. Bubble somehow is just my speed. It's like the brief gag characters with the, I don't know what it is. That's a nice little sprinkling on top. A nice.
I really start to feel for Gangle now. I'm like, why, Jax? Just stop.
He's eating Gangle.
Yeah, shooting her in here, and I'm like, no, dude. Like, it was funny him eating himself.
Yeah.
That's it.
But yeah, like my favorite episodes before we started the rewatch were 6 and 8, and I kept saying it was 5 because I forgot which one 5 actually was. So maybe that's another sign of what I thought of this one. But I think by the time we get to those are still going to be my favorite. If any episode in the rewatch has proven me wrong there, made me think twice, it's probably episode 3 with Kinger. Because I mean, while I don't know if it's like packs quite as much momentum as those two, like the muscle power behind his revelation and his moment in the spotlight is definitely something to behold. So that, and then Gangle's episode, I mean, her too on a certain level, but that one, I mean, well, I said last time why that one maybe still not quite my personal favorite, just because I feel like, well, for comparison, Kinger's moment feels a lot more definitive. It feels like it took it somewhere a lot, that ended with a much bigger period afterwards, whereas Gangle, there's still a little bit of a so what? Well, stay tuned.
Yeah.
So, but, well, 6 is the next one, so hopefully y'all end up enjoying it as much as I did.
I'm really excited for it.
Yeah. But as for 5, well, I'm glad it exists because it provides some darn great setup for it, if nothing else. And, I feel like, I mean, that's the thing about the in-transit episodes. I'm often the first one to say, well, don't forget the episodes. Yeah, don't forget the episodes, the parts of the storytelling that did all the heavy lifting for getting you to enjoy this or that as much as you did. And well, I don't know if that's how I describe this one, because I think a lot more heavy lifting to come. But this one does its share. It carries its weight and provides a lot of pleasures of its own.
Honestly, yeah. I really did love this episode, and looking back at it, seeing that this is set up, I honestly feel like I can appreciate it even more now. Plus, also, we have given the internet so much to work with. This one episode came out, and now there is so much art of this episode, so many fan fictions for this episode. The entire fandom basically exploded in popularity because of this episode.
This one, yeah, I guess that this one provides a lot of fan fuel.
It did provide a lot of fan fuel. Most of the fandom ended up finding Amazing Digital Circus because of this episode, because of how extremely popular it was. You could not go anywhere on the internet without seeing fucking Jax in a maid outfit. You could not go anywhere without seeing that.
Yeah, makes a certain amount of sense.
Yeah. So, because he couldn't go anywhere on the internet without seeing that, a lot of people found Amazing Digital Circus because of that. It, blew up in popularity like crazy. And honestly, Glitch really owes this episode a favor for basically giving them, half the fandom. Because the people who were already there loved it. And the people who stuck around, the people who were already there loved it, and the new people loved it as well, and then fell in love with the series.
Hey.
Yeah.
But I guess any other final thoughts before we head out soon?
Yay for Jack's suffering.
Yay for Jack's torture. Woo!
Jack's torture. I'm like,
yay for Jack's torture!
Yay for Jack's torture! And surprisingly, yay for him in a maid outfit. And dumb question: is there anybody who's crazy enough to ship Jackson eating himself? Anybody
Let's
shipping?
go self ship. Yeah, that's like a mirror ship. You know what? I accept it. I accept the Jackson mirror ship. Let's go.
I was just morbidly curious, as I often am, about certain things, and I don't know when he's eating his so-called evil self. But honestly,
let's face it, mirror shipping
might even seem oh, he's so pathetic. It's
honestly,
look at him, he's sweet. He's absolutely pathetic. Somehow I feel like that one would be more annoying than Jax. And then he starts eating him, and I'm like, anybody shipping this?
You know what? I ship Timekeeper and Croissant, who are literally the same cookie from different dimensions. So you know what? I also ship Jax and Evil Jax. We love mirror shipping in this household.
And we like cannibalism too.
Let's go. Butcher Vanity just hit 100 million views or something on YouTube. So that's crazy timing. This Vocaloid song about cannibalism.
Oh, brilliant.
And now it just hit 100 million views. So you know what? Congratulations, Flavor Folly and Butcher Vanity.
And now we need one about risotto.
Let's go.
And now we need one about risotto. And there we go.
Flavor Folly.
I enjoyed the Jack's torture, and also the kind of Pomni's moment with Ragatha about it's okay to be mean sometimes, and then Ragatha being mean to Jax. I'm like, yay!
Yeah, let's go! Ragatha finally stuck up for herself.
Right. It's also and a little bit honorable mention the bubble.
Bubble is so crazy here. I love it.
I was like, the bubble is gonna be kind of special. I don't know why.
The bubble is gonna be kind of special.
I don't know why, but I'm calling it right now. The bubble is gonna be special.
And the bubble was special.
And the bubble was special, Your Honor.
The bubble was special.
Yeah, you know what? I'm ending it like that. And the bubble was special.
Let's go.
And Jax looks actually surprisingly really good in the maid outfit. More torture!
More torture! More torture!
You could cue the thing of Kylo Ren screaming into the camera.
More Jax torture!
More Jax torture.
If you really want more, scream it out louder.
Brennan.
Get on the floor. Bring out the fire.
Fire!
And light it up.
Maid outfit!
Fire. And push it to the limit. Give it more.
More!
And with a maid outfit, we cry more, more, more.
More, more, more.
That's my way thinking. Jack's torture, maid outfit, and Bubble is special.
Bubble is special. I fully agree.
Nope.
All right. I guess with that said, see y'all next time.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Did you see a been ready patterns?
All right.
Did you see the show with the Perfect.